Hey everyone, have a here, bro. Video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the Saiyan Day Dokkan Festival exclusive Kid Goku. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So, of course, I'm usually the last one to discuss these types of leaks and discussions. And if you haven't seen it from this morning, early this morning, good old I Seriously, one of the OGs in terms of leaking information for Dokkan Battle, tweeted out a little picture of, actually it was a GIF of Kid Goku. And of course, when we see stuff like this, we know what the upcoming unit is going to be. On top of that, of course, Proton also provided us information on the new data sprite that's within the game right now, showcasing a new animated sprite in Kid Goku. So all kind of lines up. And yes, this is not official, but hey, 99.9% chance of this happening. And I usually look forward to a I Seriously leak, and he normally doesn't do this anymore, but when Dokkan itself is not providing us any hints, there you go. Now we know what is up and coming. So what does this mean, right? So Saiyan Day, of course, 3/18, that's going to be basically the end of the 10-year anniversary. We are going to be getting this this Kid Goku, and it kind of falls in line, right? You know, I did another video talking about the timeline and predictions of what's to come. This definitely wasn't on my radar. Due to the fact of like, what are they going to EZA? Because during Saiyan Day, we're going to get a lot of EZAs, and I kind of have a okay idea of what they're going to EZA with all these here. But of course, we've had Bardock, we had Broly, we've had the majority of Vegetas, and now this is our second Goku in Saiyan Day, and I think it's a welcomed one, especially what I think it's going to be. Now, when in terms of Kid Goku, there's going to be two options that we're looking at in terms of what this unit might end up actually looking like. So, so we have these two variations here. We have the Goku Youth, which we do have already two Dokkan Festival exclusive units in the Go Fist and the Path of Power Goku. Both of these, I would say this unit here was way more effective than this unit here when it initially came out. DB Saga Youth leaders on here, and then when you look over here, there is another Kid Goku opportunity, and that's going to be the Giant Ape or Great Ape. And we don't have a Dokkan Festival exclusive in terms of this. We have the I think summonable. This is summonable right here. I think this is the World Tournament unit. I always forget where these units come from. You never really use these much anymore. So we have a physical one, and then we have a AGL one. And when you're looking at this big space, there's a big canvas that you can work with in terms of introducing a new Kid Goku Great Ape unit. And I think that falls in line with what we're looking for in terms of a new Dokkan Festival exclusive, being that, of course, during the anniversary, we ended up having the opportunity to run this team here, right, with the Great Ape Power in LR34. This team here needs that one additional unit, and if this Kid Goku is a support type unit for Great Ape Power, then oh boy, this team is going to be incredibly strong. So that's kind of where I'm leaning toward, right? I'm leaning toward having this unit as a Great Ape unit. It makes a lot of sense for them to actually do this. And I think this is going to be more of a celebration for more of the Great Ape side than more of just the, the DB Saga side. I don't think this is a DB Saga celebration. It's not going to be a Saga celebration, but more in terms of Great Ape Power and Youth, more or less. So when you take a look at that, when you take again look at these options here and being able to run on this team, it's going to be at least some level of high value. You're definitely going to be wanting to run an LR34 team. So when you take a look at basically the options here, right, when you look at the categories in of itself, what are the options for this unit and what the leader seal could look like, what this unit is going to impact? Well, of course, we have DB Saga, we have Youth as the things I kind of mentioned. This, of course, is the Dokkan Festival exclusive in Kid Goku, and this is the AGL Great Ape one. But there's a few differences, right? So, of course, we have Uncontrollable Power, Giant Form, Great Ape Power on this one here, where this doesn't have it. I would like it if they were to kind of combine the two. Would make a lot of sense if they did so. but also they would probably have to remove a few, like maybe Battle of Fate, possibly Survivors, things like that, possibly Full Power. So so I would say a majority of these will be on there, especially if they're going to go grade 8. But I think if they added a few over here, it would make this, quite a bit of really high benefit unit that you would want to summon after the 10-year anniversary. So what are some options, right, of leader skills? Well, one of the things that I'm looking forward to is, could this possibly be our next Earthbred Fighters leader? And we've been waiting for one since World Tournament Goku. And if we get a new Earthbred Fighters as a leader, at least in this 220% meta, this could be really, really high value, because we've just been dying to run a new Earthbred Fighters team. A superclass uncontrollable power might be very interesting as well, because this kind of turns into a sub team that, instead of just running Giant 8 power, you can run, multiple different units in uncontrollable power. This is more of an extreme class category. However, having a super class one, and most of that team is going to be probably grade 8 power, that could make a lot of sense as well. Another option would be like Bond of Friendship. Bond of Friendship could be a nice upgrade there. We haven't had a new Bond of Parent and Child for a while. That could be something I'm looking forward to, but I actually prefer a different unit maybe for that. I prefer Earthbred Fighters as the opportunity here. I don't think it's going to be DB Saga. I think that, again, it's such a small category, and if they're going to go 220%, I prefer them not to have this focus on DB Saga or Dragon Ball Seekers. But even with Dragon Ball Seekers, you have the Daima units that you can run, but the Daima units in of itself already has a current leader. They need to expand some of these categories so that it can be runnable, right? We have a Turtle School 200% with Master Roshi. What else is here? Of course we have Pure Saiyans already with the 10-year anniversary units. So that's kind of what my prediction is going to end up looking like here. So my prediction for this unit here, which is again predicted to be the next Dokkan Fest exclusive, 99.9% chance, according to iSeriously, I think it's going to be a Super STR, TUR of course, Dokkan Fest exclusive, Kid Goku, grade 8 power. Leader skill could be either one of these two, right? And let me actually grab my cursor here so I can dive into it. So what I would want would be something like this. Now, what we've seen so far is a double single for the 220%. So for this to be double, it might not be, but I'm just going to put it on here just to cover my bases, right? So ultimately, I would love this to be a Bond of Friendship or Earthbred Fighters category leader. That would be amazing. And then like a youth or grade 8 power on top of that. Or it could be like Bond of Friendship and grade 8 power, and then youth and Earthbred Fighters would be very strong as well. The other side, of course, would be Earthbred Fighters and maybe youth to go along with Bond of Friendship and DB Saga. I guess if we broke these two next to each other to get the boost, that would make the most sense. So I would prefer Earthbred Fighters be on top, and then have Bond of Friendship be the subcategory to boost up the unit. I think right here, Earthbred Fighters youth, key plus 3, 200%, and then 170% plus additional 50% for Bond of Friendship or DB Saga, or just say Bond of Friendship, right? Earthbred Fighters youth, and then just Bond of Friendship. You can't just have DB Saga, because that very, very limits the team. These three right here would be amazing, would be ultimate. And then even much so, let's say this unit here then supports youth and Bond of Friendship. There you go. Now you have a really valuable unit that can basically help you with the LR34 team, and then build a new Earthbred Fighters team, which would be absolutely incredible. So that's going to be my prediction here. Let's see how close I get. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think in terms of leader skill, the type. I think it's going to be STR. So with that, if you are new to my channel, and then let me know if you guys are excited about this unit or not, or disappointed. So again, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.